guys, it's me Melina, and last week it had been a year since my first video had been posted onto this channel, so woo! I was gonna do a 3-mark challenge for the first anniversary, I guess you could call it, but I figured I would want to save that till Christmas because I have something planned for that stuff. I think a Christmas 3-marker challenge would be really cool. So instead, I went through a bunch of old cringy art and found something to redraw. And I haven't done this in a while, so let's see what we're going to be redrawing today. Feast your eyes on this. This is a Yandere-chan thing again. I was really into Yandere Simulator at the time. Now, not so much. I've just sort of got bored of it, I guess. But anyway, 2 years ago, this was at the end of 2016 when I drew this, Yandere Dev announced that he would be holding like a Pokemon Yandere Simulator contest, and I really wanted to enter this, so I drew everything out. I was gonna like do something else, like she was peeking around the corner, but that failed, so I ended up doing this instead. Yeah. This happened. I never did finish it because I didn't have that many colours that would work. Like you can see Megami's hair kind of failed, and I also just scrapped it because I thought it looked terrible at the time, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, here is the first draft. I sort of just did it in my sketchbook. And I also changed the Pokemon because I thought that Noivern and Hitmontop weren't really the best choices. So I chose Mimikyu for Yandere-chan because they're really similar, like personality-wise, hiding evil things behind the cute image. And Garchomp, Yandere Dev himself, said that this would be a very good choice for Megami, so that's which one I chose. And I want to do this one because this one has a load of poses that I could sort of improve, and Pokemon that I need to reference. So yeah, let's just get on with the speed draw. Okay, so I've already sketched out the drawing beforehand because I knew it would take ages, the video I mean, even with this sketch skipped out. In fact, the original footage was around 8 or 9 minutes, which is way too long for me to talk about. Like, I cannot keep up that amount of talking for that long, even with the amount of stuff to discuss. But yeah, I guess we can talk about how posing went. Without the struggles of how to do a pointing finger, because hands, while I've got a bit better at them since then, are still my enemy. Other than that, it was actually okay. I just had to adjust the shoulders here and there. But other than that, it was fine. I also struggled with writing the Japanese symbols on Megami's waistband, wrist, I don't know what to call it. Armband, that was it. Yeah. I think the posing went better this time around. I referenced off myself in order to get like a good idea of what it would be like, and I think it turned out pretty nicely. I'm just doing Yandere-chan at the moment, and decided to give her a bit more like a doll-like appearance. Well, that sort of fell through in the colouring because I didn't pick a light enough grey, and I just ended up giving her like white highlights with my white gel pen. That didn't work, but it was okay. And as you can see, there were a lot of alterations with this one. It's a bit challenging, but this is why I picked it, because I want to see how I can tackle a challenging picture now. Oh yeah, and did I mention that my hands do not steady very well on curves? Yeah. I drew the arena. I didn't draw an arena last time, but for this one, I drew it so like they're in the middle of like a Pokeball type thing. That's what you see in a lot of Pokemon games that I looked up, and I played a couple Pokemon games as well, so I sort of knew what to expect. And now I'm on to colouring, and I finally have the perfect colour for Megami's hair. This light purple, it's gorgeous. and now I think I'm officially addicted to Copic markers. Rest in peace, my bank account. Yeah. Anyway, I do the little, I don't know what they are. It's like these darker gloves. Yeah, I guess so. And then I use this sort of drying out navy blue and a Sharpie as well to sort of shade the skirt. And this navy blue also works well with the rest of this outfit, which I think is pretty cool. And I also go over with some grey and give her face some colour. And now I am doing the Pokeball, and I decided to invert the colours. Instead of having the red Pokeball with the white centre, I decided to have a white Pokeball with a red centre. Because I forgot the colour coding and stuff with that thing, and also because I didn't want to ruin my red pro marker immediately. I mean, that was a lot of space to colour, and yeah, that's why. Anyway, I also do the little choker she has and stuff. Yandere-chan's skin tone's very light, and I struggled because my ivory skin tone is running out so badly. I've used it numerous times, and now it's starting to run pretty dry. And now I do Yandere-chan's hair with my new black pro marker. Pretty cool. I just add a bit of grey for some highlights. And then I go through the process of colouring this sort of wall. I'd speed this bit up, it takes ages to just block in colour. And yeah, I just sort of go over different things. You can't see off camera, but I'm just doing the shoes and stuff. And like adding different things, as well as realising that Mimikyu's desaturated appearance looks a lot like the skin tones I use, which is very, very handy. And now, finally, my battery died, so I had to sort of record this the next day. I do the Garchomp, and oh boy, was this one difficult. Props to any Pokemon artists, like the people who regularly draw Pokemon, because seriously, you guys are talented. I can't do this at all. Or maybe it's just me. Hey, I don't know. Anyway, I just use this navy blue, still running out pretty badly. As well as all the other colours with it. As also the darker navy blue Sharpie. I don't know, there's just a lot of blue in this, isn't there? Well, with the skirts and Garchomp. It's not exactly the perfect colour for Garchomp. Maybe next time, if I try and do this again, I'd choose a different colour. And maybe also add more to the background. But yeah, other than this is nearing the end of the video. I hope I improved enough for the 2 years. Yeah, I don't know. I'll show a comparison right at the end of the video, but yeah, I'm just finishing up with a few little highlights and stuff. Alright, so it's time for the comparison. This is the one I drew 2 years ago, and this is the one I drew just now. So, what do you think? Is this like a decent improvement or not? Leave your answers in the comments, and I don't know, you can tell me if you want to see more of these videos, because it's quite fun to look back on old art. Anyway, thanks for watching, and for those people who are around like really early, thanks for sticking around for a year. Hope to see you next year, and bye!